What up, it's Devin here from Realeyespromotions, interviewing Phil from Dreaming Away.
Everybody knows! It's going to be the greatest interview anyone else has ever seen. It's going to go viral on the internet. It's going to be perfect.
Can you confirm your band members and their positions?
Yeah, well, I play guitar. I'm an original member. We have our drummer, Luis Granado. We call him Luis. He's a cute little guy. He plays drums. He's the only original member. Then Vaughn Bell, he screams. He's a black guy. And then we have Blake Honeycutt. He's a little bit newer. He's only been with us for about 4 months now. But he's been in the whole writing process and stuff. He plays bass and he sings.
Nice.
He's a beast. He's a ginger beast.
A ginger beast.
He's a ginger beast. Yeah.
All right. How did you guys come up with the name?
Well, it was like we were kind of sitting around, and we had no clue what to name our band. I think the very first vocalist of our band might have came up with it, but we liked it. We got a lot of crap for it in the beginning because a bunch of people were like, "Oh, well, there's this band from Australia that plays like folk music called Dreams Awake," but I don't know. A lot of people either like it or they don't like it. We've gotten a lot of people that say this is the first time I've heard good music from a band with a crappy name. We were gonna like change it halfway through, like I don't know, maybe like a couple months ago. We were like, maybe we should change it, and then I was asking people around, and they're like, "Nah, I like it. I think it sounds good." And we'd already kind of made a name for ourselves at that point, so yeah. We kind of just wanted to focus on having our music kind of be like the soundtrack to someone achieving their dreams or something.
Yeah,
so,
I gotcha.
Dreaming Awake, it all kind of fits together.
And that's how you came up with Dreaming Awake.
Yeah, a lot of people also do like, isn't it just daydreaming? Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you guys form? Did you just local friends, or did you recruit people?
Yeah, I've recruited a lot of people. I hired Blake and I hired Vaughn. In the beginning, it was me, Luis, our old guitar player, our old synth player, our old bassist, and the old vocalist. And the old guitar player for our band knew the vocalist because they were in a band together, and I had been in a band with him, and Luis had been in a band with him, and he knew the old bass player and the old synth player, and so he all kind of knew us, and he got us together, and then from then on, we all kind of just found our own roles in the band and stuff, and so.
Just created Dreaming Awake. Oh god.
Yep, Dreaming Awake. That was back in the old days. Now I like to call it the official Dreaming Awake now, because back then we weren't completely serious about it. Now we're really serious about it. So.
Nice. Who writes the lyrics? Is it a group effort, or is it just one person who writes all of it?
It's mostly Vaughn. Well, he writes all the screaming parts, and we pretty much write our own parts. You should want to play what you're gonna play, and so no one should really just be the one guy who writes all the songs that tells everyone else what to play.
Yeah.
Vaughn writes all the screaming lyrics, and a couple of the clean vocals, I guess, and then Blake does. They kind of collaborate, Blake and Vaughn, since they're the two vocalists. Yeah, they just kind of.
All right.
They kind of go through the whole thing. I like this, and I don't like this, and they're like, okay, well, we can change that and that, blah blah blah.
Yeah, pretty much like every band, but yeah.
Yeah.
For live shows, do you guys improv or change the lyrics? I know you're a guitarist, so you don't really know, but do you?
I don't think so. I think we practice a lot before we have shows and stuff, and we'll go the week before. We'll go almost every single day with practice if we can, or maybe skip one day. Probably practice all the way up until the day right before. Then we'll
Yeah.
and the next day we'll play the show. So I think I know the lyrics to our songs pretty well because they like carry a lot of meaning for me too, and so I like listen. And, like if Vaughn screams something different, I know I can like tell. I think Blake sung the same chorus twice one time, but no one really noticed. So it was all good.
Yeah.
I improvise. I just go crazy and like try not to mess up, but like try to go as crazy as possible with being able to still play.
Just freak the fuck out.
Just freak the fuck out, dude. And that's what people want to see. They don't want to see like someone just standing there just playing like this.
Yeah.
They want to see you like jump around and like get in their face
and move
at them and.
Yeah, that's how it is. I'm pretty sure Let Live, Jason does that a lot.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
He's fucking crazy. Where do you get your inspiration to write what you do?
I've always thought of it weirdly because right as like I'm about to fall asleep, like right as I'm like dreaming and awake, I guess it just can't. I don't know. It comes out that way, but I'll be like laying in bed, and like right before I go to sleep, I'm like my mind will just come up with like a part. And I'm like, oh my god. Then I have to get up, like get my guitar and play through it, try to figure it out. But it always happens right before I'm about to fall asleep. I don't know. I listen to a lot of like R&B and rap stuff while I'm writing too, because
that's different.
Yeah, I don't know. It kind of like gets the grooviness going a little bit, I guess.
Yeah.
Because they use a lot of like electro and stuff. And, I don't know. It makes my music a little bit more soulful, I guess.
A little soulful, especially with that R&B in there.
Well, we have a black guy in the band, so we have to have a little blackness in it, you know.
Yeah.
Like Issues has two black guys in it, so they kind of like have scratching and stuff like that.
Rapping and yeah.
Yeah.
What's your usual or unusual songwriting process?
Well, Blake and I sit down and write most of the all the string parts because we're the only string players, and Blake and Vaughn get together and write lyrics and stuff. But Blake and I will have like a couple days where we just like hang out with each other like constantly, and just like we'll sit down for like 2 hours at a time and write. And I'll have like riffs and a lot of ideas that are kind of like separate, and like I don't know how to put them together. And he's really good at putting like stuff together and like bridging like a chorus and a breakdown or something like that.
Yeah.
So we kind of just work together until we've got something that we feel is deemed ready to be put on record, and that takes a long time for me because I'm like a perfectionist, and if something doesn't sound right, then I'll just like play on it for hours and hours and hours until I get it right. So.
Gotcha. Well, yeah. Can we find your band on like Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr? Is there anything?
Yeah. Hold up, I'll pull it up actually right now because I've got all the URLs and stuff written down on our band page. I know the Facebook is facebook.com/Dreaming Awake Music. I think our big cartel is Dreaming Awake Band. Twitter is Dreaming Awake AZ. Tumblr is Dreaming Awake Official. Got a bunch of different names for them, but yeah, that's where you can find us and stuff.
And to whoever's watching this, the links will be posted down there in the description, right down there.
Perfect.
So check them out. Do you guys have any upcoming shows?
Not right now. We're just writing, and I've been in the studio for like the past couple of weeks, just kind of slaving it out, trying to get my guitar work done for our EP. We got a bunch of changes to it. If our fans, the Dreamers, have noticed the owl,
Yeah.
that has significance to what's coming up. changes on the EP. Got a lot of new weird stuff. It definitely sounds a lot different than we used to. A lot different. And it's in a good way. It's going to be a lot more like, I feel like bands say mature all the time. Yeah. And it kind of annoys me when they say that because, like, okay, you're more mature and you've grown, but that's really the only way I can describe it. It's a lot more mature and it sounds a lot better.
Alright. And I cannot wait to hear this masterpiece.
Can I?
Do you have any advice for people that are just starting to form a band?
Yeah. Be completely dedicated 100% of the time. If you truly want this, you gotta live on Twitter. You gotta live on Facebook. You gotta like talk to your fans. I mean, I have like gone at it crazy. I just go on other like bigger bands page and I'll just message like an entire random group of people. And if they don't message me back, then that's no big deal. But the people that do message me back, I'll actually sit down and have a conversation with them and tell them about like what I want to do with my music and stuff. And once they understand that, then they show a lot more appreciation and stuff. They usually dig our tunes too, so
yeah,
it helps.
Alright, and the last final serious question is, what's the direction for your band and what goals are you trying to reach with your music?
Personally, I know that everyone in the band has like different things that they want to do as far as musically, like messages they want to put out. But as far as myself, I just want to kind of like spread the message of positivity. I'm an extremely positive person myself, and I just want everyone to be happy. I just want people to listen to my music and like smile, you know.
Yeah.
And just I don't know, be able to relate to our lyrics, and if they're angry, they can listen to us and get their anger out. If they feel happy, they can listen to us and jam and stuff like that, you know. I just want to give people something to jam to.
Yeah. Alright. Heard it from him, ladies and gentlemen. Phil from Dreaming Awake. Phil, are you ready for the hot seat?
Oh, I think I am.
Okay.
So.
Let's do this. If you guys don't know what the hot seat is, which you don't because it's my first live interview, it's basically this or that type of situation. So let's get these rolling.
Let's see if I can handle it.
I'm gonna go with them fast. Pepsi or Coke?
Pepsi.
Truck or car?
Car.
Xbox or PlayStation 3? Yeah.
Nintendo 64.
Damn. Skateboarding or longboarding?
Oh, I'll go longboarding.
Rap or rock?
I'll go rap.
Alright. Shorts or pants?
Pants.
Theatrical or DVDs?
Theatrical or DVDs? Oh shit. I think I'll go theatrical. Just go old school.
MySpace or Facebook?
Oh, Facebook, easy.
Vans or like Chucks?
I wear Chucks. Actually, I don't wear shoes, but I own Chucks. I own a pair of Chucks.
Nice.
Taylor Gang. No, I'm kidding.
Issues or Woe Is Me? How about that?
Issues. Easy. Issues.
Right.
I know Bond would be caught up on that one, but I'm gonna go Issues.
Alright.
Issues sick, dude.
Alright,
I have a question for you, Devin.
Oh god.
If you could be one candy bar, if you could be a candy bar, what candy bar would you be?
Oh, that's a toughie. What candy bar would I be? Wow. Probably a Nestle's Crunch.
I dig it.
Because I'm black and I'm full of nuts.
Nice.
No, I just really like that candy. That or a Reese's. Oh, God.
Reese's are sick.
Yeah. Alright. Is there anything you want to say to your fans or to the people that view this video? What's anything you want to say to them?
Get ready. We're gonna hit. We're gonna hit hard. We're gonna be the next newest best thing coming out of the West Coast in Arizona. We recently got up to like 13,800 likes on Facebook. We're gaining fast, coming up on friends, and I don't know. Just keep an eye out for us. Keep dreaming. Stay positive. Hang loose.
Yeah. You heard it here, folks. Guitarist from Dreaming Awake, Phil. Check out his band. All the links will be down in the description. And, yeah. I bid you a good day, sir.
You too, dude.
Alright.
Alright, I love you guys. Love you, dreamers.